For today's card, I'm going to do a simple 6x6 decoupage card. So what I have here is a 6x6 card blank. I've cut a backing paper with an 1/8 of an inch border all the way around. I'm just going to glue that in place flat. You can use tape runners, double-sided tape, whatever you prefer. I prefer to use wet glue because it gives you that little bit of wiggle room, and if you don't get it quite in the right place, you can wiggle it around until you do. So just pop that down like so. Yeah. So the top I've chosen is quite a bit smaller than the actual card. So I think that if you could just put it on like that, but I think that if I do that, it looks a little bit lost. So I'm going to put a white mat on just to lift it a little bit. You can see that makes a feature of it. So I'm just going to glue that in place. So just pop that in like so, and then I'm going to glue the base topper in, and once I've glued it in, you'll see what I mean about the white border draws the eye into the actual image. There we are. So that image then hasn't become lost in the background. So now we're going to put the decoupage in. As you can see, I've got them lined up at the side, going inside, starting with the biggest down to the smallest. Just makes it easier for picking them up and putting them on. So I'm just going to put a bit of 3D glue on the back. I like 3D glue because, again, it gives you that little bit of wiggle room. Make sure you've got plenty over the whole image so that it doesn't sag in the middle. And just line it up and pop it in place. Okay, and then exactly the same with the next image down. Again, make sure you've got plenty of glue in place. Just slide it into place. If it's not quite right with the 3D glue gel, you can just wiggle it about until it is in the right place. And again, next image down. And then the smallest image, just on the top there. Oops, see what I mean? You can just slide that back into place. Now I do have some additional little pieces to go on here. It's entirely up to you whether you put them on or not. Some of them are quite fiddly. So, you know, if you have dexterity problems, you don't have to put these bits on. In fact, I might just leave it at the bow. I think that's probably enough. I think that looks okay the way it is. Excuse me, it's just slipped a bit at the top there. So there you are, today's card finished. Hope you like it.